Under center is Mahomes, drops the throw on play action, steps up, and he's hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Tried to go to the right flat to Robert Tonyan, but do we have a flag? Yes, we do, in the offensive backfield.
You got to think
Colts have pressure.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 90, 15-yard penalty, an automatic first down.
It's so tough. It is so tough. You know, you want to make a play, but also at the same time you have to know and realize when the ball is out. Grover Stewart guilty of a personal foul. Automatic first down, and field position now pretty good for the Chiefs. That'll elevate the ball all the way down to the Colts' 30-yard line.
Matt, I don't know about there. It looked like a really clean hit by Grover Stewart. I'm guessing they're going to call because they say he kind of drove him into the ground or planted him on the ground right there.
Yeah.
Mahomes as good as it gets in the NFL at picking up those roughing the passer calls.
Well, he's also pretty good at just whining and complaining as well, all right? Let's be real about it. The closest man there in the neighborhood for Kansas City is Noah Gray, but there is a penalty on the field to the 20-yard line. And the Chiefs are motioning on the Colts.
Foul, roughing the passer, defense number 97, penalty half the distance to the goal, an automatic first down.
Man, that time it's on Latu, and the Colts are imploding here. With penalty after penalty, this will be the 8th penalty the Colts have suffered so far. You're watching the replay, Joe. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I don't know about that one. He tackled him above his knee. I don't know if the ref thought he went low. Again, Mahomes kind of did a little shimmy and fake after he was going down to the ground. It's now 2 roughing the passer calls on the Colts that I would say both, Matt, are questionable from my vantage point.
Across the formation, right is Downs. Back in to throw is Jones. Quick throw, and he threw it over the head of his intended receiver, Josh Downs, around the 10-yard line on a slant pattern. So the drive will stall out. 4th down coming up for the Colts, and the Colts here will have to settle for a field goal.
Yeah, it looked like he'd like to have that one back. Almost a little bit of miscommunication, but right there he had pressure in his face. Chris Jones did a really good job working on Gonzalez right there. He was in the face of Daniel Jones, which forced him to throw that ball high. So really one of the first kind of rushes, and Jones has got loose all day, and he made an impact on that one.
Colts have scored touchdowns on their last 31. They're 31 for 31 this year.
Don't jinx us. What are you doing? Don't jinx us.
On goal-to-goal situations. Now, don't punch me. Don't throw something at me, but I did pull off the announcer jinx.
Oh, you jinxed us.
The Colts' NFL record comes to an end right there. Prior to that last goal-to-go situation for the Colts, they had scored on 31 consecutive goal-to-go situations, touchdowns, that is. And it comes to an end after the Colts were unable to convert. They had it as close to the 5-yard line on 3rd and goal, and they threw an incomplete pass in the back of the end zone of Michael Pittman Jr. Mahomes backs the pass. He plants in the pocket, leaks out, rolling to his right. He's at the 45. He's at the 40. He's got a first down with his feet, and he goes out of bounds inside the 35, and they're going to say he scampers down to the 32-yard line and picks up 13 yards with his legs.
Yeah, and that's tough right there. The Colts rush 4. Mahomes just, like he's so good at, sneaks up in the pocket. Colts are almost able to get him, but not. Mahomes gets the first down with his legs.
As we said coming into the game, Patrick Mahomes so good, scrambling out of the pocket, making something happen off schedule, 1st and 10. One on either side, and behind him is Kareem Hunt. They give it to Hunt, who jumps over the pile at the goal line, and he's in. Kareem Hunt with a touchdown, and the Chiefs will not go quietly. Their season is on the brink at 5-5, and now they have pulled within 5 on the scoreboard. It's 20-15, Colts over Kansas City with 8:37 to go in the game. Last time the Colts had the ball on offense, they went 3 and out inside their own 10-yard line. And Joe, if you thought the place was loud earlier, buckle up, brother. It's going to get hellaciously loud right here and right now at Arrowhead Stadium. And the Chiefs bluffed with a blitz right there, and the Colts change the formation. They bring Taylor back in the backfield to protect. Back in the throws, Jones throws quickly upfield, incomplete at the 45-yard line, looking for Michael Pittman Jr. And in coverage for Kansas City, Jaden Hicks. And the Colts have to punt. That was 3rd and short. Now it's 4th down, and it stops the clock after the incomplete pass with 7:34 to go in the 4th quarter. And Kansas City and their defense, they do the job with the crowd aiding them as well. Daniel Jones, he backs the pass, plants, And he whips it into trouble, and it's broken up into double coverage and dropped at the 40-yard line. That could have been disastrous as Nick Bolton dropped an interception around the numbers left side to give Kansas City the ball back around their 40-yard line. What a break for the Colts.
Yeah, he really did. He was trying to hit Warren on that over route right there, and Bolton had the ball in his hands and dropped it. Fortunate break for the Colts. Now you got to make them pay, Matt.
Both incomplete passes, so now it's 3rd and 10, and the Colts have only ripped off about 9 seconds of time of possession on this drive so far.
Yeah, and Warren and the Colts wanted a pass interference call right there. I think they had an argument for it. You know, Kansas City, Matt, is getting stickier and stickier, more handsy. You know, and oftentimes at the end of games, you know, you play tighter on defense and you force the refs to throw a flag and make a decision. And again, there's plenty of time in this football game still, but you're the Colts. You've got the advantage right now. It's 2nd and 13. They're on their own 3-yard line.
Mahomes out of the gun, has a running back left. That's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Ball in the right hash. Kansas City going right to left in your mind's eye. Mahomes in his own end zone looking to pass. Throws over the middle, run after the catch. 25, 30-yard line, over the far sideline. 40, 45, 50-yard line, and being pushed out of bounds is Rashee Rice as he caught a dart over the middle by Patrick Mahomes and used that speed to burn for a big play to the 50-yard line for a gain of 47 yards.
And again, that's what Rice wants to do. Get across the middle field, catch the ball when he can run after the catch. Again, we talked about him, Matt. Rice, Kelsey. That's who they're going to be going to down the stretch right here. Now, Kansas City, all the momentum in the world on the 50-yard line with plenty of time left on the clock. They're going to throw the ball. Mahomes dangerous with his legs. But if the Colts can somehow rise up and get a stop right here, man, that would be big.
Chiefs are 1 for 1 today. On 4th down, this is big. 4th and 3. They need the 40-yard line of the Colts as they break the huddle. Mahomes goes out of the gun. Travis Kelce motions to the right side. That's the boundary. 2 receivers go left. Hunt is the back left. Back into throw, Mahomes gives ground. Throws upfield. It's caught. 1st down and more inside the 35. They're at the 30. Rashee Rice cuts off a tackle and gives himself up down to the 24-yard line.
Rice again over the middle, Matt. That's who they're going to every time when they need a play. And now Kansas City's got a 1st down on the 25. There's 3 minutes left. And again, they're well in field goal range right now. If you're the Colts, you got to prevent them from getting in the end zone and taking the lead in this game.
Gain of 19 yards to Rice. And boy, what a game for him. He's got a season high 7 catches and 120 receiving yards.
And now, Matt, we got 3rd and 1, which is great for the Colts.
It's his 3rd and a yard. Jones out of the gun, ball in the near hash. Taylor, the running back, right. And they give it to Taylor, and he's going to be tackled behind the line, back to the 40-yard line. Drew Tranquill and Chris Jones combined on the tackle for loss. The Colts try to run in short yardage out of the shotgun, and it did not work. And the Colts will have to punt.
Yeah, Tranquill just blitzed right up the middle there. Didn't have a hat to account for him. And, man, that's unfortunate. On 3rd and 1, Matt, to get stuffed for a loss. And now the Colts are going to punt the ball back to Kansas City. And any points for Kansas City will win the football game.
That is the 4th consecutive drive for the Colts on offense. 3 and out. Austin Ejike into the game. Perhaps spying on Patrick Mahomes, who drops the throw, plants, steps up into the pocket, launches it downfield, and he's got a man that's Worthy with a huge catch into Colts territory. He made the reception on Charvarius Ward. Worthy is tackled inside Colts territory around the Indianapolis 46-yard line.
That's a backbreaker right there. The Colts brought the blitz, Matt. They were trying to get to Mahomes. He had enough time to buy in the pocket to get the ball to Worthy. It was just a really good throw and individual catch right there.
Yeah, he had to make a great adjustment on the ball. Worthy with a gain to the 46, pickup of 30 yards. Mahomes backs to throw, 5-step drop, looking, throws over the middle. That's a catch inside the 30-yard line. Run after that grab, and they give himself up on the slide. That's Rashee Rice inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. Gain of 21 more yards.
That's what they do in all second half, Matt. Mahomes deep drop. Didn't get any pressure on him that time. Rice just running across the field on those crossing routes where he's so dangerous because of how quick he is.
So the Colts are really in jeopardy now of dropping this game in OT. They led 20-9 in the 3rd quarter, but since then the Chiefs have been able to ball control the Colts and get points. So let's just hope for a miracle here that Butker either A, shanks it, maybe he loses his footing on his plant leg, or perhaps the Colts can send the house and get in there and block the kick. That would give the Colts possession and still 2 minutes and 1 timeout in which to work with to potentially win the game themselves in overtime. But Butker out of the timeout, measures it up again. This is from 27 yards in overtime. Game tied at 20. Kansas City 0-5 this year in one-score games. Ariza to put it down. Waiting on the short snap. Snap, placement, kick is up, and it is good for the Chiefs. And they win in walk-off fashion in overtime. And they never had the lead today until the final play of the game. Final score in overtime on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. It's the Kansas City Chiefs 23 and the Indianapolis Colts 20 as the fireworks go off here at Arrowhead Stadium. And those in attendance will head back to their cars in the parking lot, and they'll drive home happy as the Colts unable to close out a game on the road and make a statement. And the Kansas City Chiefs avoid a 3-game losing skid for the first time ever under Patrick Mahomes. And they win their first one-score game this season. Final score again, Chiefs 23, Colts 20. The Colts at one point led 20-9, but can't get the job done. They are outscored majorly by Kansas City to end the game.